Chapter 8. Reconstruction of Kaabah. After his marriage to Khadijah, life took on a new sense of contentment for Muhammad. As he settled into his role as a husband, Khadijah's home became a place of refuge and peace. With Khadijah by his side, Muhammad's family continued to grow, both in love and in number. Shortly after their marriage, young Ali, the son of his uncle Abu Talib, came under his care. The family bonds between Muhammad and his uncle were strong, and during a severe drought that struck Mecca, Muhammad offered to take Ali into his own home to ease Abu Talib's burdens. This arrangement not only relieved his uncle's hardships, but also gave Muhammad the joy of mentoring and raising his young cousin. Ali would grow up in the household, becoming more than just a cousin. He was like a son, sharing in Muhammad's wisdom and kindness. Around this time, another young boy entered the family. Zayd ibn Haritha, originally a captive of war who was sold into slavery, had been given as a gift to Khadijah. When Zayd's father came to ransom his son, Muhammad gave Zayd the choice to return to his family or remain with him. In an extraordinary display of loyalty and love, Zayd chose to stay with Muhammad, declaring that he could not choose anyone above his beloved guardian. Moved by Zayd's devotion, Muhammad proclaimed, "Bear witness, all of you, that Zayd is now my son." Henceforth, he was known as Zayd ibn Muhammad. These two boys, Ali and Zayd, became a cherished part of the household. Ali, known for his sharp intellect and courage, and Zayd, remembered for his unwavering loyalty, would both go on to play crucial roles in the unfolding history. Their presence, along with Khadijah's unwavering support, brought Muhammad a sense of completeness. Yet, while life within his home was one of peace, outside, events were taking place that would soon call him to play an important role for his entire tribe. The city of Mecca was becoming ever more prosperous, and with that prosperity came new challenges. The sanctuary of the Kaabah, standing since the days of Abraham, was falling into disrepair. The structure, which was revered by the people of Mecca and beyond, needed to be rebuilt. But the task was met with trepidation. Would interfering with the sacred building bring God's wrath upon them? Their concerns were only heightened by the appearance of a large snake that made its home near the Kaabah walls, hissing at anyone who came close. It was only after an eagle snatched the serpent and carried it away that the people took it as a sign to begin their work. They proceeded to dismantle the stone walls, stopping only when they reached the original foundation stones laid by Abraham. Each clan worked together, gathering stones and timber, rebuilding the Kaabah wall by wall. But when it came time to restore the black stone to its place, the unity that had marked their efforts suddenly disappeared. Each clan demanded the honor of lifting the sacred stone back into position, and tensions quickly escalated. The heated arguments threatened to erupt into violence. To prevent further bloodshed, a wise elder proposed, "Let us wait and take as an arbiter the first man who enters the mosque tomorrow morning." The suggestion was accepted, and as dawn broke, the first man to enter was none other than Muhammad, who had just returned to Mecca after an absence. "Al-Amin, the Trustworthy One," they exclaimed, relieved at his arrival. They knew they could trust his wisdom and fairness. After hearing the details of the conflict, Muhammad requested a cloak. He spread it on the ground and placed the black stone in its center. Then, he asked each clan to hold onto a corner of the cloak and lift it together, so that each clan would have a part in the honor. When the stone reached the appropriate height, Muhammad gently took it and placed it in its corner with his own hands. Harmony was restored, and the rebuilding continued without further conflict. The Kaabah stood tall and strong once again, thanks to Muhammad's wisdom and integrity. Through his actions, he brought together the divided people of Mecca, and his reputation for fairness spread even further. This unity, however, would not last forever. Though he was highly regarded by his people, Muhammad's destiny would take him down a path that would challenge the very foundation of Meccan society. The seeds of change had been planted, and soon the world would witness a transformation led by the man they called Al-Amin, the Trustworthy.